Football League. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's on the visiting sideline, there's the Chiefs head coach, Andy Reid. These guys got it done in the 4-5 game last week. They face another tough one on the road here. Across from him, you've got the coach of the Jaguars. Her squad trying to use the home crowd to their advantage and advance in these playoffs. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege. And I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to lead with advantage.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 28-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
To number 81. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. They'll go with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a gain of a yard.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off the call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
They send the tight end in motion. Here's on first down. Brooms to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of a yard.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through to the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 10.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he will have the Chiefs first down. He gets 5 and needed only a yard.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
To number 87.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
Now Mahomes. And he can't get away. Down he goes back to the 16.
Patrick Mahomes sacked.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. Throwing now, Mahomes. That is caught. And the Chiefs going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
City Chiefs. First down. First and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Scoring first, so critical in a playoff game. They've got it here, first and goal. They're called in at the 2. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss.
At the 2-yard line.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that I know we're playing a game at home, but man, these guys came to play.
7-0 is our score as this... This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself. Their rookie quarterback.
Mike, when we pulled into the parking lot this morning, I mean, the place was packed. These fans have been looking forward to this game for weeks. They're well-rested coming off the bye. Best team in the conference all season long. They understand they're only 2 wins away from the Super Bowl, and their moment is here.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 4. They'll stick with him again, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. With the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
25 yards on the play.
70.
First down.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Come on.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. 7-0 is our score. Back with more from Mexico City and the International Series after this.
Get it! Hawk 70! Ready?
It's first down, and they'll run. And he's in! Touchdown, Mexico City!
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
First down throw, Mahomes. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. To throw is Mahomes. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to number 10, Isaiah Pacheco. That's a gain of 7.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. Extra point try, forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Jags offense about ready to get going on their second possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. It's a touchdown. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Jaguars will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one taken at the 7. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. They go play action with Mahomes. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Jaguars think they have it, and they do.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Jaguars, first down.
Get it, ready.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their heads.
Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14, and they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He does, man. It's Harrison. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Big play for KC. 52 yards.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with him and take that play away.
To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. That one, take it in. Touchdown, KC. A try here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense and their running back getting set for this next possession.
Ready.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready.
Drive will start on the ground. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
29-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw. Moving to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
60 Eagles.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. They'll look to pick up the pace. Right back to him on first down. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Handoff here, up the middle. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3?
Ready? 19.
He'll look to throw. Moving left. This one caught just past the pylon. Touchdown, Mexico City. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this game.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Jaguars go up by 7, 28-21. Leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to take over just before the half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Play action here. Mahomes. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
First down, Chiefs.
On first down, it's Mahomes. A dive and a tackle. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throws, clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Really nice coverage here on 3rd down. They took away all of the outlets the quarterback had. Really left them with no opportunity other than to just throw that ball away. It's going to bring up 4th down.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mahomes. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. And instead, well, we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The 3rd quarter underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Jaguars offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Coogan.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 2.
At the 31-yard line.
Fix the Eagles.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he will score. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Chiefs offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This one complete, right side. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Take it in at the 8. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to take over once again. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10.
Tag. 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll look to set up the screen here. Running free at the 45. Moving inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 83 yards for the touchdown. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well-set-up screen, and that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing between the offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down for 6.
Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will extend this third quarter lead.
The score, Jaguars 42, Chiefs 21.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not. And be taken down there.
This is where the playmaking ability almost... be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs, and sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking them down and took them down for a loss.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target, and it's going to be third down. Here's Mahomes. Open man, right side. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Mahomes. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
It is exactly how they coach it. Once he realized he wasn't going to get home, he does the next best thing. Get that big old hand up and knock the ball away.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
It is third and long. That's Harrison in motion. Third and long for Mahomes. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Go! Viking 18. Let go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
City, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll get this across midfield to about the 49. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up second
On the
and
set.
8.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down.
70. 77. Go.
Up the middle they go. And He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down at the 48-yard line.
Here's 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Get it. Steady.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
A 65-yard attempt.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Chiefs offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Mahomes. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Jags offense and their running back set to go once more. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock.
Ready. Ready.
Now a give up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
On the toss, they'll run. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Third and long.
70, Timberwolves. Come on. Ready.
Back to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. Well, this would be something from an impossible distance. That one's on target, and it is good from the other other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Number 87. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. They'll motion a tight end right. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Kansas City.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
Made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Yellow!
Tight end going in motion here. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down.
Mahomes pass. Complete to number 82. No gain on the play. Brings up
3rd and 7.
and 7.
Mahomes back. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 18 on the play.
One of the tight ends in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Patrick to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jalen Carter gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Yellow!
Now Mahomes. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Get it! 18 Cardinal! Go!
Now a run on 1st down. And it's brought down after a gain of a couple.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 47 now. They'll work with a 2nd and 7.
70 Lions. Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Ready.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
On the set. Ready.
They'll run on 2nd down. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
Ready up.
3rd and long.
Here we go. Set. Ready up.
He'll look to throw. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. This one's going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So it's a win here for the Jaguars. They are moving on as the #1 seed. Victory means they locked down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl.